In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a door seal on a wood stove. Here's my wood stove. Let's inspect the door seal. If you'll notice, the door seal right here is worn out and been leaking, so we're going to need to replace the door seal. And we'll clean up the intake vent while we have this apart. Let's remove the door and take it outside, because this could get kind of messy. Clean her up and put the new seal in. These are the tools you'll need for this project. I'm going to take a scraper and scrape off the heavy creosote and residue on the door. With a flat screwdriver, scrape out the old seal. You want to scrape all the old cement out of there. But a 1/4-inch flat screwdriver works pretty darn good for this door. Once I got most of the old seal off, I'm going to take a small wire brush and scrape all the old cement out of the groove. Alright, now that I have my door all cleaned up, I'm going to use a little carburetor cleaner. Now I'm going to size up my new seal. This is the bottom of my stove, and I want the joint to be right around in here. A little extra. I'm going to start by pushing it in, but I'm not going to stretch the seal because I want it to be thick. You can stretch this stuff a whole bunch. It doesn't help you any. Then I'm going to take the scissors and pull this out, and I'm going to cut myself a sharp edge so there's no frays on the rope. Make it maybe like a 1/4 inch longer than it needs to be. Now that I have it sized, gently pull my rope back out. Take some water. So here's a tub of water. Take a clean spot on my rag. It says to wet the cast iron first. So I'm gonna wet it. That's probably so the cement doesn't dry on contact. And based on the instructions of the cement that I have, it says to knead this stuff, and I'm sure I gotta knead it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my cement. You need to cut a nice end on it. Put a little on each end so that they won't keep fraying. That's on the end. So what I'm going to do is run a nice bead all the way on the inside corner. Especially in the inside and outside corner. Now I have a bead all the way around. If I have any high spots, I'm going to smear this stuff around a little bit. So I want my seal end about here at the bottom of the door. And I take all these little frayed ends, push them into the cement. You don't want to stretch your rope. Before we get to the other end, we can take a little bit of that adhesive. Just a little bit. Stuff that into the cement. What we want to do is mount the door back on the stove and latch it, but not real tight. So let's go do that. Now that I have the hinges back on, I want to gently close the door. Just enough so that it seals all the way around. kind of molding the seal to that inner thing. And now we let it set for an hour at least to dry before we can light this. Now that I have my door seal replaced, my stove is airtight again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.